Well, one of the things that I think we might benefit from is people who define impossible as big as you could imagine and then get over it. I'd like to share with you today a story of just such a person. Her name is Amy Purdy. She lives just a little ways from here, down in Frisco. And Amy's story is a remarkable one to me. Amy did what I think most people would consider to be impossible. You see, she was a massage therapist with a big interest in snowboarding. And so at 19, she moved out to Colorado to pursue both her vocation and her avocation, and things were great. And then one day, she woke up and her life changed. She contracted a bacterial form of meningitis, and suddenly, her life hung in the balance. In the end, she lost one of her kidneys, lost a spleen, and both of her legs. And she decided that, gosh, I'm still here. There must be something for me to do, because by all accounts, I shouldn't be here. And so she said, I wonder what that is. And she decided that she was going to live out the same dream that she had before this catastrophe happened. Now, back in those days, there were no prosthetics that were made for snowboarders. So that didn't stop Amy. She said, well, I'll find some people who want to work with me to build some. And so she did. She had a curious humor about it that got her through some of the darker times. She said, you know, there's really advantages to not having legs. I decided that I can be as tall or as short as the guy that I'm dating. There's an advantage. I can have feet the size of all the shoes on the sale rack. There's another advantage. You kind of get the idea. She was not going to have this thing define her. So she kept on working, and all of a sudden she was snowboarding. And all of a sudden she was advocating for snowboarding in the Paralympics. And all of a sudden she was competing in the Paralympics and winning a bronze medal. But she didn't stop there either. She developed a foundation to help make more prosthetics for action sports athletes. Her story got out a little bit, and guess who knocked on the door? The most unusual thing for a person without legs. Dancing with the Stars wanted Amy to come and be a contestant. But she wasn't just a contestant, she was one of the best contestants. She went all the way through to the finals, ending up second. I've seen her finals dances. I think they should recount the vote. It's extraordinary. Just extraordinary. All of a sudden, because of Dancing with the Stars, more people were encouraged by Amy and her story. And the next thing you know, she's in a Super Bowl ad with the narrator telling her story, Muhammad Ali, telling Amy Purdy's story.
I'm experienced now, professional. Jaw's been broke, been lost, knocked down a couple times. Bad. I done something new for this fight. I done wrestled with an alligator. That's right. I have wrestled with an alligator. I done tussled with a whale. I done handcuffed lightning, throw thunder and veil. Only last week, I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean, I make medicine sick. All of you chumps are gonna bow when I whoop him. All of you, I know you got him. I know you got him, Vic. But the man's in trouble. I'm gonna show you how great I am.
It's been said of courage that courage is not the absence of fear. It's just the decision that something else is more important than fear. Amy decided that her life, lived on her terms, was more important than the fear. And you can imagine in the situation she was in, there had to be a ton of fear. Is your life lived on your terms more important than your fear?